Los Angeles is battling one of the most devastating wildfires in its history. These uncontrollable blazes have turned thousands of hectares into ashes, displaced hundreds of thousands of people, and claimed at least 24 lives. Power outages, road closures, school shutdowns, and evacuated neighborhoods have left the city paralyzed. California officials report that 3 major fires are still raging: the Palisades, Eaton, and Hearst fires. The Palisades fire has caused massive destruction, including in the celebrity-populated Pacific Palisades neighborhood. While the Hearst fire is 89% contained, the Palisades fire remains only 13% under control. A newly ignited Kenneth fire has led to the arrest of a suspect on arson charges. But why are these fires so large and so difficult to control? Experts point to the El Niño weather phenomenon in 2024, which brought heavy rainfall, spurring rapid plant growth. According to fire scientist Rory Haddon from the University of Edinburgh, this vegetation becomes highly flammable during the subsequent dry season, acting as ideal fuel for wildfires. Maria Lucia Ferreira Barbosa from the UK's Centre for Ecology and Hydrology notes that the transition from a wet season to a dry period creates perfect conditions for wildfires to spread. Another critical factor is the region's infamous Santa Ana winds. These hot, dry winds accelerate the spread of fires, fanning the flames and pushing them to grow uncontrollably. Haddon explains that these winds not only fuel the fires but also create embercast, where burning embers are carried miles away, igniting new fires. This phenomenon makes fire containment nearly impossible, as embers can start new fires miles ahead of the main blaze. The rugged geography of Los Angeles adds to the challenge. Fires move rapidly uphill, while the narrow roads in hilly areas like Palisades complicate evacuation efforts. Steep canyons and valleys exacerbate erratic fire behavior, making it incredibly difficult, and sometimes impossible, for firefighters to contain the flames. Experts warn that climate change is intensifying the frequency and severity of such wildfires. Hotter, drier, and windier conditions are creating an environment ripe for destruction. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration highlights the role of climate change in increasing the size and risk of wildfires across the western United States. California Governor Gavin Newsom summed up the new reality. "We no longer have a fire season, we have a fire year." These catastrophic wildfires are not only an ecological disaster, but also a humanitarian crisis. As residents lose their homes, and communities, the fires stand as a stark warning of the growing global impact of climate change. Addressing these challenges demands urgent, unified action to combat the root causes and mitigate future risks.